In a moment of self-reflection the other day, I realised I'm kind of like a pet or a child, in that if you want me to do something or have something that I don't want to do or have, disguise it as something else. You'd think this self-awareness would mean that I'd just go, oh, I should just do the thing or have the thing, but no, it doesn't quite work that way. I also, a while back, talked about a VR experience that I really enjoyed, We Live Here, and I said I wanted to talk more about them. And I also floated the idea around that time, I think, that I wanted to do something different. There was a new project idea. But unfortunately, in this day and age, that's going to be difficult to get off the ground. Because the idea was to restart a gaming channel. I had one way back and I just couldn't keep up with it whilst doing this as well, so I just went, I'll scrap that. But I thought, well, I can do it now. I can manage my time better, so why not? But then I realised that starting a new channel now without a massive following already, you're not going to get anywhere. So I'm holding off on that, but I do still want to talk about some VR experiences. So all that long-winded preamble leads me to today's topic, and that's Ragnarock from Warner Dev Studios. And this was one that I got in a bundle of some sort. I can't remember if it's a Humble one or just a VR bundle or something like that, but I got it and I gave it a go thinking, I'm not brilliant at rhythm games, which you'd think being a musician I would be, but it's very different playing an instrument and knowing how to hit it exactly on beat with the full sensory feedback that you get from that compared to tapping a few buttons, which has less of the direct response. I'm not the only musician who has this issue, I know that. And it is something that is confusing to a lot of people. You think, you've got a great sense of rhythm, it should apply, and it should, on paper. It just doesn't often in practice. But this game is a row ya bastard simulator, to paraphrase Eddie Izzard. And it's just so much fun. You are set before 4 drums, and you have different runes coming at you along the different tracks. And you have the touch controllers in your hand, and you just go for it. If I'd have filmed it, it would have looked amazing. Unfortunately, Amy wasn't here to testify to that, but I did tell her roughly what it looked like, and she went, yeah, that would look really silly, and I would love to see it. But you can just go for it. It's so fun. There's kind of like Viking / pirate metal tracks in it, and apparently there's a way to do custom songs, which I didn't realise until I came to record this, so I'm going to go back in at some point. But that's the thing, that's what I said at the start. If you want me to do something that I don't want to do, disguise it. I wasn't planning on having a half an hour or whatever it was exercise session, but I got a half an hour exercise, at least in the top half, but also cardio, because I was going for it. You can sit there and just hit the drums lazy, but the music drives your actions, or it did to me. I love this kind of music for it's like gallop, and it's very cheesy, but it's the fun kind of cheese. And you can just go for it. I'm there. Like there's one, I think it was called Loki, that has some weird timing bits. And for a while I was like, oh, that's through me. But as soon as I got into it, I was like, bam, 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 just so, I was so enjoying myself. And then I realized like my arms are starting to hurt. I'm kind of getting out of breath. One more. But I also have the move thing set up, so it tells you, oh, you've done your move minutes, well done, now go for the calories. But I was like, okay, it's telling me I've done my minutes. I'll do one more, and that'll be it. And the fact that I was doing something exercise-based, and I said, can I do it a little longer, please, meant that it hooked me. It did its job. And I do think for those of us with disabilities where a normal going to the gym kind of situation, especially if you also have anxieties, you don't want to be in public. And it's great to have ways that you can still get exercise and do something to be a bit fitter without having to feel like you're lesser or have to make 100,000 concessions for your specific condition or conditions as appropriate. See, with me, I've got the issue of I've got fibromyalgia, which is often helped by certain exercise, but I've also got joint hypermobility, so too much stretching and moving can cause me problems. My ankle rolls on a far too regular basis, so I have to find a weird middle ground. I know swimming's meant to be good, but I want to lose some weight first before I do that. But that's the thing. That's one specific type of exercise I can do, but it's a very specific thing that I can't just do at home. I'm not rich enough for a big pool, or even a small pool, even a paddling pool. But something like this, I can do. I can sit at home. I already had it because it was part of a bundle. I didn't spend money directly on it. It was something else in that bundle, or it was a humble choice, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I'll get it. It wasn't like I went out seeking it, but I have enjoyed it. And stuff like this, I think, is good entry to people who maybe are still resistant to VR, still don't understand it. Something like this where you can see exactly how the whole physicality of it can help. I guess it's an extrapolation of the Wii Sports and things like that. That sort of made people realise that you can gamify fitness. And that's what this is to me. It's gamifying fitness. Now, I did uninstall it because I'm going through a whole bunch of games, and trying to see what I like, and having some that I play just for fun is always nice as well. But I'm probably going to reinstall it at some point, probably soon, and have another go, because talking about it now has made me want to play it again. That's how you know it's one. So yeah, if you've got any VR equipment that it's suitable for, I know it's fine for the Quest. I don't know about any others. I'm sure it'll be fine. As long as it's got touch support, like the motion controller support, you'll be fine, I'm sure. But read the description of like the Steam page or something like that to see if it'll work for your headset. And if you don't have one, go for it. I think it's also available directly on the Quest. I got it through Steam, but I think it's directly available on the Quest as well. I'll maybe put some buy links down below. They're not going to be affiliated. I'm not going to make anything from it. But I want people to play this and get fit and have some fun listening to crazy Viking metal and just going for it. And if at some point in the future I do record myself doing it, trust me, you'll see it. I think everyone should enjoy me rocking out to Loki and other wonderful Viking metal songs. But that's all I'm going to say on it. Really, I enjoyed it so much and I want everyone else to. So thank you very much for letting me talk about Ragnarock VR. And until next time, take care.